Hi, it's Hannah from All Tucked In. Welcome to my incredibly messy spare room. Me and my husband have recently bought a house in a town in South Wales, and we're beginning our journey with growing our own vegetables and having chickens and trying to become a little bit more kind of self-sustainable. So thank you for coming along. I just wanted to film a little update. So we had them in their brooder with a layer of newspaper, then a layer of kitchen roll, and then like a rubber matting for the first few days so that they didn't get something called spraddle leg, which is where they kind of slip around. And so what we've done now, we took off the rubber matting after a few days, so they've just been on kitchen paper. So I bought today some kind of pine shavings, which are kind of the next step up in terms of bedding for them. Also earlier today we introduced a new heater. So they initially had this type of heater, which is kind of a light with a cage around it, but I was finding that our birds kept jumping onto the cage, which wasn't particularly safe. So we've got this heater here, which they've been getting used to, that they can crawl underneath, and it kind of keeps an ambient temperature underneath the heater, and then as they get older you rise up the legs so that the heat rises away from them. However, since putting in the pine shavings, they've decided that they like their old bedding, so we've now got to introduce them to the new pine shavings gradually. So that's the next stage. I'll let you know how things go. So just a little update, I've brought them over from this side into their new pine shaving side, let them settle down for a little bit, and they seem to be fairly happy, although they do seem to like to have a little nibble of the pine shavings, which is something I'm hoping that they'll just decide not to do any longer. But I'll just take you on here. Excuse me, little girlies. So you can see that little brooder light here. Ooh. Having a little moment. So they can just kind of crawl underneath there, and there's no light under there, as opposed to being kind of a heat lamp. It's just kind of a warm ambient temperature. So it works quite well. You all seem to like it. They can also jump on the top, which is a problem that I've not really considered, but I think I'm going to have to now keep cleaning that thing as well. So, but this is fantastic. We bought it off the internet. I can't remember how much it was, but I'm quite pleased with it. There we go. So I'm just going to top up their food bowls, and I thought while I was doing that I would just do a little update on the chicks and how they're doing, what we've got going on in the brooder, and who our chicks are. So I've just got behind me a little tray of food. It's a bit of a tight, awkward spot. We have a really big 20kg bag of feed. It's just a lot easier having it in a separate container. It's got a little scoop. We've got two bowls going on here so that there's no kind of fighting over food. They still end up fighting over food, so we've got kind of a little round one here. They like to dust bath in this one. I will add at the end a little video of them dust bathing. In this blue tray we have some food as well. They have their drinker, which you can see over here. It's just a standard 1.5 litre drinker. Works really, really well. The only thing is they kick so much stuff into the drinker, so I tend not to keep it too full because I'm constantly having to empty it out. And as I mentioned in the clip earlier when I talk about the bedding and everything that we've got going on, we've got this new lamp, which as you can see they do use. This is Mary, the ginger one. Oh, pecking the grey one's bottom. I don't know if you can see that down there. They're so lovely. So I'm just going to top up their food. So we've got 9 chicks. we have only named one so far, and the one we've named so far we think is a Welsh poultry blacktail. The reason we've named her is because she's so unique to all the others that she can't be mistaken for another chick yet. I want to wait until they've got their full feathers, full personalities before I start to give them names. But Mary is so different to all the other chicks. She is a ginger. I think she's a little older, so she's a little bit more developed than some of the other chicks. And so she's called Mary because Andrew's nan, who passed away in September, gave us the money for these chickens. So we thought it was only fair to name one of them after her. So yes, we got 9 chicks. I'm just gonna give you these. There we go. Just gotta move you all that way, even though I've got on your head. They kick it up so much. They're just going to be tapping in the background, I'm afraid. There is nothing I can do about that. So, we've got 2 of each kind apart from the 9th, which is Mary. So we have 2 Sussex Ponts. These are a white chicken, fairly docile. They're all really docile. We chose chickens that are really quite hardy, docile, but they're also very heavy layers. So these 2 are the, well, one's disappeared now. These 2 here, they're the Sussex Ponts. Let me just pick up. This one here is a Welsh poultry. No, it's not a Welsh poultry blacktail. Sorry, I misnamed you. You are a barred rock. You can tell that by the yellow spot on her head. Let's put you back. There we go. They run off. There's the one who just stuck her head out. She's a Rhondda rock, so that's just another heavy layer. A local chicken from the Rhondda. Ooh, little grey one over here. She ran away. Let's pop her down by here. She is a Rhondda blue. She's got lovely grey feathers. I think she looks a little bit like a penguin. She's very loud. There she is. Pop her back. Here's Mary. So as you can see, her beautiful feathers already coming through. Oh, she is. She's a ginger colour. She's quite a large little chicken. Just pop her back. I don't know if I've covered them all now. I got a little confused. So we've got the Rhondda Blues, the Rhondda Rocks, the Barred Rocks, the Welsh Poultry Blacktail, which is Mary, and the Sussex Ponts. So a lovely selection of birds, really. We were thinking of some kind of plant names, so things like ivy, rosemary, jasmine, lavender, that sort of thing. Something nice and earthy. Thought that would just be really cute. Sorry, this video is all over the shop. But yeah, so we've got kind of rough ideas of names. I want to wait for them to get fully feathered, which will be about 5 weeks. I posted recently on Instagram kind of what happens in the rough ages, but about 5 weeks they should be kind of getting fully feathered. They will be weaning off the heat by that stage. So that will be a good time to start kind of noticing which ones kind of could go with which name. I'm just going to top up this bowl again. They just kick it out all the time. As soon as it goes in, it comes straight back out. Oops, sorry. They're having a good old nibble of the, oh, forgot about the camera. Good old nibble of the bedding. Who's under there? A few of them under there. They're so sweet, but look at the state of that water. If you have any suggestions, comment below how to stop this from happening. thought I should bring the video to a close, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It's very all over the shop. I've not done this sort of thing before. The reason for kind of filming these videos is for ourselves, so we can see the development and see what we've done over the years, hopefully, and also for my family in America, so that they can see kind of how we're progressing with the chickens and everything. So if you've got any suggestions at all, you want any questions answered, or you've got some videos you'd like to see, please just comment below. I'll try and answer anything as best as I can. But thank you so much for kind of coming and watching the chicks, watching me ramble. It's all very all over the shop, and it will come with practice. But hopefully you'll stay with us and continue to watch our chicks grow. I'll catch you again soon. Ta-da.